Okay, so this is Banebow versus Banebow Meltdown. This is a replay of this game that I played last night, and it was a pretty long one, so stick around. I had a pretty large deck on here, but then this guy shows up and he has a full deck, 56 cards plus his hero, which means that I'm going to have to outlast him pretty well. He just drew a card drawing card, which means that he'll be able to go through his deck and not run out, which is means that he is more likely to mill me than I am him. I do have pretty good board control so far. Since he has such a large deck, there is higher likelihood that he has a lot of bad cards in there. So we'll see what happens. Normally in these scenarios, I'm usually equipped with a Lone Wolf or an Infinity Core. I believe this time around I didn't, which is part of the reason why I had such a large deck. I felt like I needed to have a larger deck since I had fewer options of renewing energy. I just wanted to have a little bit more diversity. I have my good ascendant in there, which means that my opponent really shouldn't be attacking me unless he could actually kill my allies, especially with a Banebow that only deals 2 damage each turn. So he's just kind of running out. There you go. Now he has something to kill my allies with. Alright, I am holding on to my shadow energy. I'll just take the damage right now since I want to make sure that I can kill him and that I am saving my abilities for in case he draws more allies. This time around I had a weapon so I could actually kill him this time so I don't have to take any damage. And I still have, by the next turn I'll still have 3 shadow energy, so I'll be able to use my abilities and deal damage. Okay, he has a blazing shield, and Banebow is good for this because Banebow doesn't need a lot of shadow energy. He only needs 3 shadow energy to activate his ability, which means that he can hold off for just a few turns, and be able to keep using the blazing shield. So as a result, I'm not attacking him, because I don't want to get set on fire. Which also means that my allies probably won't be attacking him very often, although I do have the Ascendant, which means that I can probably heal unless he uses his Shadow ability. So I'm just going to hold off for a little bit right now. Alright, going to go take care of his ally. I'll take a little bit of damage here. Lose my weapon, but that's okay. I can kill the ally. I don't have to attack with my Sandra Trueblade. I don't have to attack the hero with my Sandra Trueblade, which would set her on fire. He currently has more cards than me. He just switched to the Vitality Armor, which gives his allies extra health, which is weird because he has no allies, and now I am free to attack his hero without setting on fire. And now, I really don't remember the names of these cards. I just do them by sight and memorization. But I have my weapon that now prevents his allies from coming out and being able to attack immediately. They're frozen as soon as he summons them. So that gives me a lot of time, and it gives my heroes and my allies time to attack any ally that might come along the way. He has more resources than I do, and he has more cards. He is starting to burn through his cards, but he still has more in his deck than I do. Okay, he has his gargoyle, and... changed his mind. Alright, so that got rid of one of my items in my graveyard, which would be bad if I had Infinity Core, but I don't, so that's okay. I mean, it's not great, but I'll take it. Okay, there's a good way to actually kill that ally, which has been around for a long time. Okay, so now I don't have any allies, and any allies that I draw will be frozen when they come in, so I'll need to be a little bit smarter about what I draw so that he doesn't kill them before I'm actually able to use them. He's still continuing to discard lots of his cards. Book of Curses will again keep the damage kind of low to me. Use my Shadow ability before his ally actually becomes unfrozen, so I won't take any damage. My armor, meanwhile, lets me take damage and draw a card, so that's an extra perk since he has the card drawing advantage right now. Oh, there's another Rotling. I don't even know if I have any other... I guess I have another ally in there left. Alright, time to start managing all of his allies. Lucky they're all still frozen. Now he uses Sacred Firewalker on a frozen ally who is also poisoned, which is kind of weird because it would be pretty easy to kill him before he even has time to react to me. And now he's using a Shadow ability again. So if he kills my ally right now, that's a good thing. If he does not, which he does not, then I just gain that health back. So I don't know what he was doing there. This... Given that this guy started off with a completely full deck, I'm going to assume that he's not that experienced of a player. I mean, to play Meltdown, you'd have to be kind of a, more advanced player. And I would have assumed that somebody who's a little bit more advanced would know not to attack. Oh, look at that. He has an Infinity Core. He is basically doing the same type of strategy that I would be doing normally if I had his cards, which I do not. And he just got rid of my he's just exiling a lot of my allies, which is pretty impressive. It doesn't happen very often. And then he goes and attacks with his Rotling, puts an attachment on it, even though it doesn't really help him because he gets his ally killed immediately. Alright. Let's see how I respond to this when he has Infinity Core and my allies are frozen. Oh, nope, I have a ability to destroy his Infinity Core, which is really, really good. I really needed that. Obviously, with such a large deck, and he has so many cards in his graveyard, he would be able to regenerate and keep his deck going pretty well, and obviously he can draw as many cards as he wants. He draws a Flare, but I have that card that reduces attack by 1. I just start throwing down allies right now so that I can overwhelm him. Oh, look at that. He gets his Infinity Core back. And he has enough resources to be able to draw it and to use it. So yeah, I think my strategy right now is to just overwhelm him with allies. I keep healing my allies, so unless he draws a card that destroys my allies quickly, look, he's going to use it again, and then I'm going to go heal again, and I don't know why he would do that. I mean, he's causing me damage, but he's not causing my allies any damage. So if I was him, I'd just be saving those until I could actually kill the allies when I use those. Oh, I have a King's Pride, so that makes it even harder to go kill my allies. Again, unless he was smart. Paladin of Anaxio is a very good ally, except it comes out frozen, and my ally should be unfrozen before his ally does. So hopefully I'll be able to destroy that before that ally even becomes active. Here we go. So my ally is now active. With 5 damage, I'm about to cause 2 damage. And so now his ally is dead. I summon a Belladonna, get a few more cards. So I'm trying to keep up with the amount of card drawing that he has. Meanwhile, now I have more cards left in my deck than he does, so he's burned through a significant amount of his deck. I'm keeping his Flare on there to protect against the Lone Wolf, since it's not really causing me any damage. So now I'm just starting to deal him as much damage as possible as I can before he can regenerate fast enough with Infinity Core. Okay, so that's pretty good. The longer that he can keep my allies from attacking, the quicker he can go and regenerate. Buys him a little bit more time. I have to make sure that I dispatch his allies. I wish I could disable them, but I don't think I have any disabling cards. So, you know, he'll just have to keep using his Infinity Core, and I just have to hope that I can cause more damage. Here we go. Okay, so he's throwing down a lot of allies now, hoping that I'm just going to take as much. He's using his Shadow ability again, even though that's not going to kill any of my characters. So I have to play a little bit of board control here. Again, that gives him time to keep using his Infinity Core without me causing him damage, but I'm burning through his allies faster than he can return them to his deck, so that's okay. Again, they continue to be frozen while my allies continue to be active. So as long as I have more active allies and they're extremely high damage right now because of my King's Pride armor, this will take a while. All right, that would have been good if for him if I had an ally of value 3 or less, but he does not, so instead he takes his flare back, which doesn't really do anything since that flare can't cause any damage. And now that ally is frozen, so I'm going to be able to take care of both of them this round. I assume that's what I'm about to do. Yep. There you go. Again, he's only got 11 cards left in his deck. I've got 14. I've got more cards in my hand, so I'm starting to get the upper hand here. Unless he would actually destroy my my allies. So start dealing a little bit more damage to make sure that he does not regenerate too much. Zara Modulator, again, these things come out frozen, so they're pretty easy picking for me. I don't remember exactly what I did, but I may just attack. Oh no, there's 2 of them. All right, so I gotta take care of these guys pretty quickly. He's gonna use a Shadow ability again on my 2 allies, even though they're just gonna immediately regenerate those. He's not even causing me damage anymore since I have 2 allies that he's trying to take out. I don't know why. And finally, his Infinity Core is dead, unless he has another way of bringing it back, or he has another Infinity Core. But he's at a pretty distinct disadvantage right now. He doesn't have many cards left, so whatever's in there better be good. I mean, I guess some of them are those allies that he had brought back. But he doesn't have too many options of being able to take out my allies and to get his Infinity Core back. The only thing that's really keeping him from taking too much damage at this point is he has that stupid armor again. So I'm going to play the long game here. Hoping that he's just going to run out of cards, which is could not have imagined that. He had 56. He had a full 56 card deck, and he had Infinity Core, so he should have been milling me really well. And instead, here I am with twice as many cards left for him. Again, his allies are pretty useless since I have my weapon that keeps them frozen when they're summoned. He still has his armor, so I'm not attacking him too much, but I am able to use my Shadow Energy. No problem. Now that I have enough allies, I can probably go and start attacking him. Even if he has the armor, he has very few cards left. Puts down a trap, but that's not going to take care of any of my other allies. He's still using antimatter, which means that he's just burning through all of his cards. He only has 2 cards left. And alright, try to take care of his. Oh, nope. His that stupid armor has there's some weird rule about it that I can't even get its power down. I'm gonna wait one more turn, see what he's got left, which is very little. I'm assuming it's 2 allies. Oh no, he has another trap, which I'm not gonna. I mean, I could trigger it if I wanted to. I don't even need to. I'm pretty sure that 1 card he has left is some sort of ally. He's not going to destroy my weapon, so I can attack him with impunity now. He'll start to get milled. Alright, I don't know what that, might have been one of those ones that takes care of, 5 allies. And now he has 1 health left. That King's Pride really causes a lot of damage when he's not taking it. There's his Paladin of an Axe here. Here, I'll go and remove that character in there. My characters who are on fire don't take any damage, or they regenerate immediately because of my Ascendant. Finally, I go and get rid of my weapon since he has no cards left. I can start throwing allies down if I wanted to. Now he's got nothing. 1 health left. 1 full ally active. Shadow Knight. Did it work? What's happening? Nope, he quit. Alright, there you go. So yeah, I got pretty lucky there. I mean, the fact that he had a full deck of cards usually works to my advantage. That means he just has a lot of bad cards in there, but he had Infinity Core, so that made it longer than it was. I mean, I was kind of toying with them. I was just playing it. I did not want to lose that game, so I didn't want to, get a little too aggressive. Just did what I knew. So yeah, thanks for listening. Hopefully I'll try to remember what the cards are actually called next time. All right, bye.